Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Julia Wiegand. One woman was injured trying to save her cat during an early morning fire in the city of Hazleton. Firefighters fought frigid temperatures at the 938-940 West 3rd Street double home shortly after 7 a.m. Smoke was reported coming from the 3rd floor of the 940 side. Hazleton Fire Chief Donald Lechko said one woman was hurt rescuing her cat and was transported to a local hospital for treatment. The firefighting efforts caused an icy mess around the scene as water from the hoses and hydrants froze to the ground. The Department of Public Works was called out to spread anti-skid materials to the area. 2 families were displaced, and the American Red Cross was called out to help those affected by the fire. Apparently, the home was not a total loss, and a state police fire marshal was investigating to determine that cause of the early morning fire in Hazleton. Now over to Schuylkill County, where a Friday morning fire had crews called back numerous times over the weekend. The Shenandoah Fire Department went back to the scene of 125 East Lloyd Street as the fire rekindled itself several times. Flames ripped through the former United Wiping Cloth Factory Friday. Shenandoah Fire Marshal Rick Excamitas released a statement Sunday warning residents to stay clear of the scene. Excamitas explained the roof collapsed and trapped flammable materials that continued to burn, resulting in the smoldering. The fire department had no choice but to let it burn itself out, as the building was unsafe to enter. He urged residents to avoid the property for the safety of the community and for firefighters. An emergency call should only be made if flames become visible. Officials continue to monitor that situation in Shenandoah. 3 people were taken into custody Sunday following a police chase throughout parts of Hazel Township. State police attempted to pull over a 2002 GMC Denali for multiple vehicle violations at the intersection of North Church Street and Hazel Township Boulevard. The vehicle refused to pull over and led police on a pursuit throughout Hazel Township Boulevard during the inclement weather. The vehicle finally came to a stop after going over an embankment into a creek. 3 occupants of the car fled on foot and were found about 2 hours later. The driver, 25-year-old Joseph Mitchell, and passengers, 30-year-old Ryan Berger and 37-year-old Ann Granati, were taken into custody. Berger and Granati were later released, and Mitchell was charged with DUI, fleeing and eluding police, and drug possession. He was arraigned with his bail set at $20,000 unsecured. A Carbon County woman was arrested following an incident in Hazel Township and charged with driving under the influence. Police were called to a crash back on December 3rd along North Church Street in Hazel Township for a report of a pedestrian-involved crash. The driver of the vehicle in that accident fled the scene. A short time later, state troopers caught up with 54-year-old Yvonne Zukowski of Weatherly. She was arrested and now faces DUI charges. A Tamaqua man faces numerous charges after a domestic incident in the borough. 27-year-old Luis Morales allegedly broke into an apartment on North Railroad Street back on December 18th. The woman living there told police Morales hit her in the head and face while she slept on the couch. She sustained a lump to the top of her head and complained of pain. Morales eventually left the apartment and took the woman's house keys. He was charged with burglary, criminal trespass, theft by unlawful taking, and simple assault. His charges are being held to Schuylkill County Court. Authorities in Schuylkill County are asking for the public's help in finding a man allegedly involved in a burglary. According to police, a man entered the Foursquare Gospel Church at 2300 Mahantongo Street around 11:30 p.m. January 2nd. He allegedly stole a guitar, bass amp, ukulele, and numerous microphones and cables. Video surveillance showed him leaving the scene in a pickup truck. Anyone with information on the incident is being asked to contact Pottsville Police at 570-622-1234, extension 332. Dozens of Luzerne County residents interested in filling board positions will be publicly interviewed tomorrow. About 30 people applied to fill vacancies on boards, including the Luzerne County College Board of Trustees, the Flood Protection Authority, the Assessment of Appeals, the Election Board, and the County Transportation Authority. Council committee interviews applicants, and the individuals are then added to an eligibility roster for consideration. Luzerne County Council votes to make appointments and are expected to fill several vacant board seats at their next meeting scheduled for Tuesday, January 28th. The interview session for applicants begins tomorrow at 6 p.m. at the County Courthouse. Coming up on Wyln News, it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, plus details on a baby stroller recall. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Tomorrow's mostly sunny at a high of 29 and a low of 14. Sunny Wednesday with a high of 36 and a low of 19. Looks decent until the weekend. We'll be right back.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice,
everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton, everything to make your house a home.
Your exciting new TV experience is here. Smarter, faster, easier to use. With live TV, recordings, video on demand, and streaming apps, all in a single place. When you're looking for something new, recommendations are tailored to you. Voice-powered, personalized results to find what you want faster. And the unlimited potential of smart home. The new experience from TiVo is here.
Wyln has strong ties to the community and it's committed to important causes like the American Cancer Society and Helping Hands Society telethons. Wyln's commitment to Pennsylvania continues with the broadcast of Hazleton's Fun Fest Parade and the Christmas and St. Patrick's Day parades in Wilkes-Barre. In the summer, we broadcast the Weatherly and Giants to Spare Hill Climb. And throughout the year, we provide important community services through the broadcast of town meetings, school board meetings, election night coverage, and other community events. Wyln, we're your local network.
The Martin Luther King Jr. holiday today, January 20th, marks the 25th anniversary of the Day of Service, celebrating the civil rights leader's life and legacy. MLK Day is observed as a day on, not a day off, the third Monday in January annually, being the only federal holiday designed as a national day of service to encourage all Americans to volunteer to improve their communities. Legislation was signed 1983 after a long struggle in marking the birthday of Dr. King as a federal holiday. Americans first observed the holiday in 1986, and Congress designated the holiday as a National Day of Service in 1994. MLK Day helps empower individuals, strengthen communities, bridge barriers, address social problems, and move us closer to Dr. King's vision of a beloved community. Dr. King famously said, "Everybody can be great, because anybody can serve." He saw the power of service, and observing MLK Day through service is a way to begin each year making your community a better place. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a pivotal figure in the civil rights movement and vital figure of the modern era. King's best known for advancing civil rights through nonviolence and civil disobedience, including his instrumental leadership in the Montgomery bus boycott, made famous by the nonviolent resistance and arrest of Rosa Parks. King was inspired by his Christian beliefs and the nonviolent activism of Mahatma Gandhi. His lectures and dialogues, including his famous "I Have a Dream" speech, stirred the concern and sparked the conscience of a generation. King was shot standing on the balcony of the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, Tennessee, and died April 4, 1968, at just 39 years old. We thank you, Reverend Doctor, and continue to do our best in making your dream a reality. Some area schools will be getting help from the state to fund computer science classes and training. 3 districts, Crestwood, Panther Valley, and Mahanoy area, were chosen to receive PA Smart targeted grants in the amount of $35,000 each. Governor Tom Wolf's PA Smart initiative will provide around $20 million to computer science and STEM education in schools, along with professional training for teachers. Around 160 other school districts across the state will also benefit from those grants. The Game Commission meets this Friday and Saturday to act on proposals to change a few things for hunters in the Commonwealth. A 14-day simultaneous antlered and antlerless firearms season for deer is recommended to provide increased opportunity, especially for younger hunters. Earlier opening dates for small game are proposed for youth and regular squirrel seasons to increase opportunity at a time when most hunting seasons are closed. A 1-week decrease in the fall turkey season is recommended for WMUs 4D and 4E in response to declining turkey population trends in these units. Overall, black bear season recommendations are similar to those in 2019, but with 2 changes in format. The Commission is also trying to increase DMAP harvest permits that a person may receive from 2 to 4, except for designated areas that'll remain at the max of 2 harvest permits per person. Parents are strongly urged to check out their child's baby stroller after a recall was recently issued. Baby Trend is pulling 4 of its mini strollers from its Tango line. The products were sold through Target and Amazon. The stroller's hinge joints can release and collapse under pressure, posing a falling hazard to children. Consumers who have purchased the strollers should stop using them right away and contact the company for a full refund or replacement. Coming up on Frackville's News Choice, we have a chat with DM Performing Works in Community and You, plus girls basketball game tonight. Stay with us.
CARES is a local and family-owned agency dedicated to providing exceptional services for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities throughout Pennsylvania. CARES specializes in day and residential services, respite, home and community, behavior supports, and chaperone vacations. At CARES, the participants are the VIPs. CARES, empowering individuals to maximize their opportunities and potential in their community.
There are 125 used car dealers in town, but there's only one Churras. Quality vehicles since 1954. Voted the best used car dealer. Check out their inventory, see something you like, take a test ride. Churras Auto Sales. Call 570-454-7229.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Whitetail Preserve has an immediate opening for a chef. Please call 570-455-4251, extension 1378 for details. Sports on WYLN is sponsored in part by Grand Central, Service Electric Cablevision, Third Base Luncheonette, Blaise Alexander Family Dealerships, SJ Kowalski, Barber Ford, Barbush Automotive, Two Italian Guys Pizzeria, Arc Electric The Wire Guys, All American Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, Pocono Mountain Visitors Bureau, Tri-County Business Machines, Harry's You Pull It, Valley Country Club, Sacco Chiropractic, Ralph Cameron, Pete Kessellicka State Farm, John's Family Restaurant, Falvella Law, Bonanza Steakhouse, Krugel's Georgetown Deli, and Penn State Hazleton.
Welcome to Community and You, and we are getting set for a brand new season of shows. We're going to sing, we're going to dance, we're going to cry, we're going to laugh, we're going to meet our guests. First, we're going to introduce you to Phyllis Colombo. Phyllis is, well, she's widely known as Joelle's mom, but we'll let her go with that. She's also the president of DM Performance Works. Welcome. Nice to have you here.
Very much.
And also, our good buddy John Sugart is with us. And John now has an official title besides Chief Cook and Bottle Washer of the entire organization. Congratulations. He's now Technical Director. Congratulations. So, we have the 2020 season, and it's going to start, Phyllis, when?
It's going to start in March.
Oh.
Actually, we'll be in rehearsal February with our children's production and teen production.
Nice. So you're getting off on the foot with the young people getting involved.
Yes.
And is that going to continue throughout the rest of the season?
Well, it's actually an ongoing project. It was Joelle's dream and hope that she institute more children's theater to develop more youth, more children through the area. And that was why she had formed DMPW back in 2009.
And tell us about Joelle. We've been teasing about
Yes.
her. And unfortunately, she couldn't be here, but you as mom have all the details.
I have the details. Yes, she's artistic director and founder of DMPW, and it's through her creative genius that the shows have become such a success. The shows have grown from 1 or 2 a year to now we're doing 12 shows a year down in our little theater in Nuremberg, Pennsylvania.
12 shows. This season as well?
This season, yes.
Okay. John, Phyllis said that we're starting off with a children's show in March, and that's still, well, you've got all kinds of other things, so that still hasn't been confirmed, right?
No, we're still nailing down what exactly the show will be, and it's just a matter of getting rights and that sort of thing. So,
all right, so we just want to make sure that everybody makes a note on their calendar for March. Just block out the whole month of March. That's all you have to do.
That's right. That's right.
And then what comes up next?
Next is The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime.
I've never heard of that one.
Won a Tony on Broadway a couple years back. Yeah, it's the first one I'm directing in what will be a busy year for all of us.
Oh, wow. Now, is that a musical or a drama?
That is a drama.
Nice.
About a 15-year-old boy with some emotional issues who decides he's going to find out what happened to the neighbor's dog. And his explorations in attempting to investigate it leads him to find out things about his own life that he would rather not have known.
So that's April. Then we move into May?
Into May. That's an upcoming show. Joelle is also the drama coach for the High School Cougar Drama Club, and they'll be doing their spring production at that time also. So we don't like to split her in two. So we'll be doing something very, very special in May. But then June is our first big musical of the year. And after many, many tries, we were the first theater in the area to secure the rights for Fiddler on the Roof.
Oh, love that show.
Yeah, so we're excited about that one.
Well, you're first in a lot of things. Last season it was Mamma Mia.
Yep.
Was it last season?
Last season, Mamma Mia and Frozen.
Oh, that's right. So so you folks are on the cutting edge.
We try to stay on.
Well, you're doing a heck of a job. So Fiddler on the Roof.
Fiddler on the Roof in June, and that's the second and third weekend of June. We're instituting a traditional, what will become a traditional or annual, if you will, summer festival. And John, take it from there.
Okay, Summer Festival will be 3 shows over 3 consecutive weekends. Starting, if I look at the dates, July 10th through the 12th, we'll be doing The Elephant Man. July 17th through the 19th, we'll be doing an original play that I wrote called Let's Do a Romantic Comedy. And then on the 24th through the 26th, we'll be doing At Home at the Zoo by Edward Albee.
So now we've just found out that John is no longer the technical director, the director, the this, the that, but now he's also an author as well.
Yes.
All right, so now we go from July into August.
August, we take off with Disney's The Little Mermaid, and we're going to be doing the adult version followed by the junior version. So the youth can then learn from the first production.
Oh, terrific. All right, so we go to The Little Mermaid, and who's after that? September?
Oh, September, that's the big one.
That is a big one.
That's a big one.
We'll be doing We Will Rock You.
Oh, love it. Love it. So I actually saw the production on a cruise ship, and it was spectacular. So I'm sure yours will be too. So now after September,
October,
and
Joelle and John take off their hats together and produce Sweeney Todd.
Oh, the barber, just in time for Halloween.
Right.
Exactly. It's not October unless I'm mixing one.
I thought for sure there was going to be something, so I had to. So then we're going to round out the year with?
In November, we'll be doing Puffs.
Puffs?
Puffs is a story loosely based on the Harry Potter universe, but it tells a story from the point of view of the Hufflepuffs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, if anyone wants to get tickets, how do we go about doing that?
We do have a website, and that's www.our.shows/DMPW.
We'll make sure we have that on the screen.
And not only can you get tickets there, but you can see all of the bios of the cast, the upcoming things, and also purchase merchandise that's associated with each individual show.
Well, now we're going to have to put you on our list to have you back to talk about each one of them.
Absolutely,
Phyllis, you give Joelle a hug for us.
I certainly will.
And John, I'll give you a hug later.
That sounds good.
Just for having another notch on your belt. So make sure that you check out their website and check out their Facebook page as well, because it's going to be a big season. And we'll catch you back here soon on Community and You.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. Because I don't use my cell phone when I'm driving, even though my family does and leaves me all alone. Here's something else. I don't share it with Mom. Right, Mom? I have a brand new putter you don't even know about. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
Tune in every Sunday night on WYLN from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for hard-hitting, high-flying, non-stop action as only Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling High Voltage can bring you. That's Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling every Sunday night on WYLN. I'll see you in the ring.
Sports on WYLN is sponsored in part by Grand Central, Service Electric Cablevision, Third Base Luncheonette, Blaise Alexander Family Dealerships, SJ Kowalski, Barber Ford, Barbush Automotive, Two Italian Guys Pizzeria, Arc Electric The Wire Guys, All American Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, Pocono Mountain Visitors Bureau, Tri-County Business Machines, Harry's You Pull It, Valley Country Club, Sacco Chiropractic, Ralph Cameron, Pete Kessellicka State Farm, John's Family Restaurant, Valhalla Law, Bonanza Steakhouse, Krugel's Georgetown Deli, and Penn State Hazleton. When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WYLN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@WYLNTV.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WYLN, we're your local network.
We're starting off the week by bringing some girls' high school basketball to your screens tonight. Check back here tonight as the Hazleton area Lady Cougars defend their home court against the Crestwood area Lady Comets. Our sports crew is already down at the gym setting up to bring you all the action live at 7:30 right here on WYLN TV. The NFC's #1 seed will officially take on Sunday's AFC champs come February 2nd in SB 54. The San Francisco 49ers went from last season's 4-12 regular season record to a division title, going 13-3. Come game day, they'll take on the Kansas City Chiefs, who are back on top for the first time in exactly 50 years. Two teams that were favorites to win their respective conference championship games took care of business Sunday and advanced to the big night. San Francisco's dominant defense allowed just 281.8 yards per game in the regular season, second best in the NFL. Much will be made of the matchup over the next few weeks between that defense and the reigning NFL MVP Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. Game kicks off at 6:30 on Fox Sunday, February 2nd at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. And that's the news. Remember, you can get news updates on our WYLN News Facebook page. If you'd like to see an event promoted on our newscast, visit WYLNTV.com to submit a request form. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN TV.
Your exciting new TV experience is here. Smarter, faster, easier to use. With live TV, recordings, video on demand, and streaming apps, all in a single place. When you're looking for something new, recommendations are tailored to you. Voice-powered, personalized results to find what you want faster. And the unlimited potential of smart home. The new experience from TiVo is here.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Have your event with Whitetail, graduation, birthday, bachelor, reunion parties? They have the most tranquil backyard experience with beautiful mountains in the background. If your company or business wants a different alternative to a golf outing, they have outings that can accommodate you. You can have the entire facility to yourself. They will work with you to set up your day of events. Sporting clay competitions, trap and wobble trap games, skeet. After a day of shooting, you'll return to a meal designed for you. Call Mike at 570-535-6123 for available group options. WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at WYLN 1057 East 10th Street in Hazleton, Pennsylvania during normal business hours. To view the report online, visit fcc.org.
watching WYLN.